What is up, guys, and today we're taking a look at not just a speaker, but a floating speaker. This is the Z-Volts floating speaker, and it goes for 110 bucks. And whether it's worth that or not, we will find out. So first, let's obviously go over the most important part of the speaker, how it looks. Psych. Okay, so as far as sound goes, it could definitely be better. It connects to your phone or whatever you're playing music from via Bluetooth only, and this speaker is either 3 or 5 watts. It has 2 different things listed on the website. But anyway, when you listen to it on its own, it might sound fine at first, but as soon as you listen to a better, more clear speaker and then go back to this, you can really tell how inferior the sound is. This thing gets really loud, but it's not crispy. And at higher volumes, there's a tiny bit of distortion, but whether it's on high or low volume, the sound just isn't clear enough for the price tag. I have $80 speakers that sound 3 times as good as this one. The online listing for these boasts about high-def audio with clear sound and nice bass. Well, you've already heard what I've had to say, and as well the bass on these things is pretty weak. And this isn't to say the audio quality is trash, but you know, it's just So if sound quality is a huge factor to you when buying a speaker like it is to most people, understandably, then this could easily be a deal breaker. So looking at probably the main feature of this thing, the ability to magically float. No, it's not really magic. It works by, as you probably already know, magnets. There are some in the base and some in the ball, and when you put them together in the right way, cool things happen. Now, it's definitely not easy to drop the ball perfectly onto the base, but after a while, you get used to it, and you'll be able to find that sweet spot a lot easier. And what I mean by sweet spot is that one small spot in the middle, which the ball can float on top of. That is the only place that repels the ball away. Every single other spot will violently attract the ball into it. While floating, the ball will be able to freely spin around and bob up and down. While that's pretty neat, in this case, the ball doesn't levitate very high off the platform. It's only like a few centimeters, which isn't very high, so you won't even be able to tell it's levitating unless you're right next to it and bent over. I definitely wish it was at least like 2 times as high. The design looks really cool, especially with the blue light it brings on the base that only activate when the sphere is placed on the base. As well, the sphere is the speaker part. The base doesn't make any sound, so you could just take the sphere with you wherever you go and leave the base at home. Also, if you want this thing to levitate on the base, you're going to have it plugged in 24/7. The base won't store any power. The construction is all plastic except for the metal ring around the sphere, and all in all, it's pretty durable and it has a good weight to it. Although after about a few weeks of use, the base stopped holding the ball up. I did bang it around a little bit, but that definitely should have not been enough to break it, so you know, just keep that in mind. The battery life lasts about 7 to 8 hours on average, and charges in about 2.5. The speaker does also have a microphone, so you can answer calls and whatnot with it. The only button on this thing is the nice little capacitive one at the top, which is used for pairing this thing, turning it on and off, pausing and playing songs, or accepting calls like I said before. Overall, I think this speaker isn't really focused on the audio quality, but more on the side of design and, hey, look at this, it floats! So even though this is an okay speaker, I'd say just pass on this one. It will be incredibly easy to find a better sounding speaker for this price, and if you really want your speaker to float because it needs to be superior to all the others, a quick search on Amazon will get you plenty of alternatives. Thanks for watching. The link to this thing will be in the description below. As well, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome weekly videos just like this one. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.